and my face feels sticky, and I don't want to feel sticky.
Yeah, we really went through the day. Look at that.
Blush, best part, you're welcome. Penguins, what is up? Okay, so summer is upon us. June 21st has already gone by, and basically that is the longest day of the year. And I figured you guys asked me a lot of questions about how I do my makeup, so why not do a makeup tutorial? And basically what I'm going to do is, because I do this a lot during the summer, is I have a daytime look and a nighttime look. This tutorial, it's purely simple. We're going to get through this in a lot of easy steps. You guys can go through your summer in a comfortable fashion, also protecting your skin. My skin is really bad right now, and I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna survive. If you like this video, press the like button. Also comment below if you want to try this makeup look. And without further ado, penguins, let's get started. Okay, so I started off my hair with braids. You can check out the braid tutorial in the little icon up here or up here, and I always can't remember which way it comes, but it's going to pop up somewhere. I do have layers, so some of the hairs might be coming out, but I love braids during the summer. One, they're cute. Two, gets the hair off my neck, and I have super long and thick hair, so during the summer I get really hot and sweaty. I think this is a makeup look that you guys all can do. It's super simple, and we are going to get started with the basic day look. Cool! So to get started, we're going to start off, I've already primed and prepped my face with a face moisturizer. I highly recommend using something with SPF in it, just because the sun is super strong during the summer. But I am using this product called Hello Fab, and also I'm going to start off my face with a primer. Sorry, a concealer. This one is in Tarte. I love this product. It is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to put it on some of my blemishes that I have. And yes, the summer is hitting me strong, so I've been sweating. Also, I don't really know what's been happening, but maybe there's more pollution now. So I'm just going to apply some of this concealer onto my blemishes here. We are going to take a damp beauty blender and just go on and dab that out. During the summer, I don't like to cake my face because it's hot out, guys. Your face is gonna melt off. And then to go over top of this, I'm going to be using the Hello Fab. This is Triple Protection Skin Tint, so it's not a foundation. It's extremely light, and it also has goji berries in it, and it is SPF 30. So I really like this during the day. It's really light, so you don't feel cakey during the day as well. But I'm just gonna go ahead and treat it like a face moisturizer. Put ever so slightly, a little bit on my fingers, maybe that much. And I'm going to give a little dab in my fingers, because if you rub it, basically then you're just skin tinting your fingers. So I'm gonna dab it on my face, gonna wake up my skin cells there. And I'm just gonna lightly brush in a circular motion, just so I wake my skin up as well, and it gets right into the crease. Sometimes I like using my fingers just with this product because it does feel like sunscreen a little bit. You wanna make sure it feels nice and distributed and nice and light at the same time. So my face is now completed, and we are not going to do too much because it is hot during the summer. So daytime look, very simple. For the eyebrows, yes. This is also going to be really light eyebrows, but I like still using powder. So I use my Anastasia Duo Brow, if you can see it. And I'm just going to go in the insides of my eyebrows just to fill it a little bit and give it some shape, but we're not gonna do too much with this, guys. We're gonna take an angled brush and go right into the center, about where I like it, and kind of just tail it off, very light. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, and start where your brow hairs are, and then slowly work your way in to where you like your hairline. I just like doing this during the summer because it's super light. I don't have to mess with it too much, but also if it melts, I'm not dripping in makeup. Oh my god. So then I take my brow gel and you can't even read it anymore. But this is the brow gel from Benefit. It's a light brown tint color to it, but I'm just going to go along my natural hairline and go with the hairs upwards. So I'm just taking little small strokes and kind of brushing these hairs downwards. But look, it already looks like I have an eyebrow and I barely have any product on. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side and then brush down. That's it. Brows are done. So now that my brows are done, I like to do this trick with just bronzer. We do not do a lot with the face makeup and eye makeup just because it is so hot, and also during the summer you want to have that natural glow in your face. So we are actually going to give that natural glow before we put our bronzer on, and we are going to be using this Tarte liquid foundation. There you go. And you're just going to dab a little bit on your cheekbones, like so, and a little on your nose, because I love my nose to naturally shine. The reason why I don't use powdered highlighter during the day is just because I want it to stay within my skin and I want my skin to be moisturized. I know it may feel a little scary using liquid foundation during the summer, but I like it better because it is going to grip onto your skin better than powder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my ring finger to kind of give myself a natural highlight right here. And then I'm going to also take my ring fingers, just because they're nice and delicate, and press the highlighter into my cheekbone. So I'm just putting it in the upper cheekbone. You can already see it. It's glowing. Yes, we got that summer vibe look going. Ooh, liking this. Yes. Perfect. Now is bronzer. We're going to take the bronzer, and I'm going to actually contour my nose first. That's what I like doing. We're gonna get the eyes in at the exact same time. So we're going to take a little concealer brush, and I'm also using Too Faced bronzer in Soleil, my favorite bronzer. Gonna wipe off a little bit of the excess on the top because you don't want it to like poof on your face, like pow, there's bronzer. So we're just gonna lightly contour my nose right down the center, and I do this all the time because I feel like when I wear foundation, it like gets rid of my natural contour of my nose, because basically now my face is all one color. So I'm just gonna contour my nose, and I'm also going to go in the inside of my eye. So I'm going to take more of this contouring color, and I'm just going to go ever so lightly in my crease line, just to give myself a natural skin glow. So then I kind of bring it down, also contouring here, bring it back up, kind of like a U shape with a little tail end. We are going to take my flat brush, ta-da, and also dip it in my contour, brush a little bit off, and we're gonna go in circular motions outwards, and we're just gonna add a little bit underneath the chin, and again, outwards towards your hairline. So it gets rid of a little bit of the shine too, so if you are worried about too much shine, don't worry, we're gonna get rid of it in this bronzing effect. And we're going to go along the hairline to give us that natural sunny glow during the summer, and then come down around and always go outwards this way. I find when you go in, it just can get for bigger mistakes and going in your face. So if you go outwards, you're laying nice into the hairline, blends in more naturally. Perfect, so your face is done! So now, we're going to get into eyes. Eyes are super simple. We did a little bit of the bronzing effect already, so we're not gonna do too much. So what I like to do, since for some reason when I wear light eyeshadows, my crease disappears for some reason. I don't know, Asian problems. So we're gonna go ever so lightly, with a beautiful color, the Tarlette Toasted, and I'm going to use the color Simmer. So Simmer is just a darker brown color, and I'm going to put it ever so lightly. Just dab, dab, done. We're going to blend this out with a blending brush. So go along this line, and then we are going to take a really tiny angled brush. This angled brush is extremely thin. I then like to use a dark brown color. I use this for a eyeliner. I don't like to use eyeliner during the summer because I feel like the crayon sometimes melts in your face, so we're not gonna do that today. This is a Tartlette, I think it's the original, but I just like to use the basic brown color multitasker. It's pretty matte and it looks like liner. So we're gonna dab the thin angled brush in here, and we're gonna go along the crease line. So just along the crease line. The tip at the very end and just whisper. Now I have two little wings on the side of my face, so I have the illusion of a thicker lash line. So just to end our look, because we're almost done, is mascara. I love this Monsieur Big Mascara. It is my absolute favorite mascara because I can get things looking great in one swipe. So we're just going to end this day look with one swipe of this mascara. And we're gonna brush downwards and then upwards. So I like to go down because I like to grab all the lashes from top and bottom so it coats it and holds it better. So we're gonna go down and then up. And then just lightly try and separate your lashes. Boom! Okay, then we're going to the other side. Dun, 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 dun. All right, to end this summer daytime look, we are going to be using lip gloss. So I really started liking lip gloss, and I've never really liked lip gloss because of the summer, but because since my hair are in braids, they're not gonna get on my lips, and I'm not gonna be like, it's stuck. I am using lip gloss by MAC, and it is, does it even say the color on here? It really doesn't. There is no color. Well, that's unfortunate. It's Lipglass, and it's just a light pink color, and I love the way it goes on because it is super smooth. I like this because in the sun, it's going to look super glossy. So I'm gonna dab it on. My daytime summer look is done. So you can just see it's a nice little glow. That wasn't hard, that was very simple. And so now you are ready to conquer summer like a boss. Now it's nighttime and you've gone through the day, shades are off, sun's down. So this is what happens. During the summer, it gets really, really hot. And I redo my makeup, to be honest, but I do leave some stuff. During the summer, when you're sweating, it's really gross. But this is my daytime to nighttime look, so this is the nighttime portion.
God, we really went through the day. Look at that. Ugh!
At nighttime, I actually like to take off my face makeup just so my pores don't clog so much, especially from the sweat, and I just like redoing my face makeup. But we're not gonna go too heavy again because it is the summer, it is going to be hot. So at nighttime, I like to take, this is a tea tree face makeup remover. I found this at my local grocery store, but it is Thursday Plantation, Australia's original tea tree face wipes. So I'm just going to take a face wipe lightly, wash my face starting with my cheek, and we're gonna go along my eyeliner right here so that it kind of actually wipes off the makeup, but in a way where I want my wing to go. Now I have a clean face. What I like to do, since the face wipes does have tea tree oil, it kind of is stimulating my face. So I like to put a little bit of face moisturizer right before I put on concealer once again. I like using this CC cream by Caviar. It's anti-aging, and I just put a little bit on my finger just to wake up the skin once again. Ever so lightly put it on my face, on my forehead, and then, so we're gonna start off with a similar step of what we did with our daytime look, but we're just going to use concealer. So at nighttime, it's again hot. I just don't like putting a ton of foundation on my face during the summer because it's sticky. And my face feels sticky, and I don't want to feel sticky. I'm going to use the same thing, Tarte, and this is going to be in tan sand. I'm going to be using two different types. Oh, fancy. Two different types. This one is in a medium, and so since we are using the concealer as our base, we're going to use two different colors to kind of create a nice contour to my face. So this one is in tan sand, and again, just covering up those blemishes, going around my skin, but we're going to to be a little more strategic in placement. So we're gonna make some dots here, here, and along the bridge of my nose, up into my eyebrows. And so this is kind of a very basic dot placement for concealer. So we're gonna take our damp beauty blender, and since your face is moisturized, it should be able to blend in once again super easily, just going right along, kind of like you're putting on foundation. Just nicely distribute your concealer. Kind of just a refresher. It feels nice at night too during the summer to have fresh new makeup on. So the next step, I did say we were going to use 2 different types of concealers. This one is going to be in a lighter shade, and we're just gonna do this right underneath our eyes. The great thing I do like about using concealer is that you don't have to use a lot. 3 dots go a long way, especially with this Shape Tape. Absolutely love. So what I like to do is I actually like to blend in this at the same time as I'm doing this. So I'm actually going to take my liquid foundation, put dots on the end, and this is where it's going to give my highlighter. Take my beauty blender, start on the inside, ever so lightly start on the inside, and then work my way into highlighting my face. Also do the same thing, rotate your beauty blender so that your highlighter doesn't get onto your under eyes. And then you're going to use this highlighter to blend outwards. So I'm just gonna go along and go ahead with this in upwards motion, almost like you're giving yourself a nice facial massage. So I don't like to go back and forth, I like to brush outwards. Beautiful. So now my face is nice and contoured and also has a nice natural highlight look. So it's not like I'm using the powder to kind of override my face. All right, the next step, again, same thing. We're going to contour my nose. And for this nighttime look, we're just gonna go a little darker with the eyes. So this is basically all the same. So we can kind of skip over this. I do like to go in the eyebrows just to add a little depth to my eyes. And especially at night, I like to go a little darker because then in the dark, you can't see my makeup as much. I also like to contour my cheeks a little extra at night, so I'm gonna lather my brush a little more with some bronzer and go nice outwards motion into my hairline. Don't worry about this being too harsh because we're going to put blush over it. I like using this blush. This is a gentle mineralized blush. Oh, sorry, it's a mineralized blush called Gentle. And I love this color because it does add a little extra shimmer, so at nighttime you're super glowy. And so I'm just gonna put a little bit on an angled blush brush and just dab outwards. I do this lightly so that I don't put too much blush on, but it gets right into my bronzer and it makes it a nice ombre effect. So brows I kind of keep the same. If you do want to touch them up at the end of the day, you're more than welcome to touch them up. I don't like to make my eyebrows any darker at night. I think that's meant for the eyes. But I am going to put a little bit at the end since we didn't at the very beginning of this video during the day. I make sure whenever I do my eyebrows, I always get the brow gel and fluff it out a little bit so it doesn't look so drawn on. So now for the fun part. So we are going to make it darker. Also, I like a darker, smokier, goddess golden look. So I'm going to take my Tartlette Toasted once again using the simmer color, but I'm going to press it on a lot more than I did for my day look. I do everything with this brush, like absolutely everything. So I'm going to take my simmer look and base my eye with it. So I'm putting it all over, going right under my crease line, and then I'm going to take that and do it on the other side. The reason why I do this is because it adds a little extra drama effect, but also I don't do it and leave it like this because it makes it look like I have no crease line. So now we're going to add a fake crease line. I'm going to take that same brown color we used to make our wing, and we're going to use Dreamer. I'm going to coat both sides of the brush, a little tappy poo, and then we're going to take the flat part and go right into my lid. So this is my fake crease line. I'm going to go along that crease line ever so lightly and then dab to end on the side. So we're going to use both sides of the flat brush and then just go along my crease line. Super simple. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. See? Dramatic already. Also, something to note, you don't have to make sure it's perfect because we are going to blend it out with a blending brush. It is all about blending, my friends. So go on and blend those two colors out. You have a nice gradient in your eye now. Take any of the excess darker color and just go along your lower lash line. I like to go all the way to the center because it is a dramatic eye look. Take the same color and just drag it onto the inside of the eye. So it's nice and dramatic. Now that my eyes are done, we are going to take my favorite eyeliner. And this is in the ink Plot Twist, and it is just a dark brown color. Perfect for the summer, perfect for anybody who is too scared to use liquid liner. I'm going to take my liquid gel brush from Bobbi Brown, dip it in on both sides, and we're going to only, it's important, only do the outside and 3/4 of the way in. Just to give it some more. So just 3/4 of the way, but you can already tell my lash line looks thicker. So we're gonna do it on the other side. And if you want to thin it out, you could brush your eye outwards ever so lightly. Take your nail, kind of almost use your nail as an extender. Perfect, now we have our eyes, our two wings. Awesome, looks super golden, super goddessy. So after this, we basically just add more mascara onto what we had during the day. Again, I'm gonna take my Big Mascara because it is perfect for layering. Just going to add that on top of what I have. But make sure when you're doing this, you're getting right into your lashes because previous mascara during the day sometimes tends to clump. Who has had experience with clumping? So we're going to just take this all the way up again over top and then underneath and pull upwards. Yay! So now we are at our nighttime look, and our final and very last step is lipstick. So I am using this color 39 by Sephora, and it is just a dark brown color. I love this color during the summer. This is a super cute look for the summer. Super goddessy. If you want to lighten up the color a little bit, you can put that same lip gloss on. It's going to give it a lot better shine. So just dab it on, glue it on the top. But you thought our nighttime look was complete. No, we had our hair in braids for a reason during the day. So at nighttime, I love having that beachy wave look. This is perfect for the summer, and I love doing this. So I put my hair in braids and I just undo them, and my hair is going to be wavy. Oh my god, yes. I love. If you want to learn how to do my braids, go check out the little icon up here or up here, and I can't remember where it is, I'm sorry. My nighttime look is complete. Love the natural glow of my face and what we did. This is perfect for a night of going out for the summer. It makes it look like you just got off the beach. You went from summertime to nighttime and your hair's already done. Blush, best part, you're welcome. Penguins, so that is my daytime to nighttime look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Summer is upon us, so I hope you use this look. Super wavy beach hair. I also have that braid tutorial, so you can go check it out. Make sure you look like you just came from the beach. And penguins, we will see you next time.